Our Nutless team is working on an application that will be deployed on multiple containers within a pod. So one pod contains in this task more than one container. So there is a requirement that those containers needs to share temporary data actually. So they need to have a same storage point. So we need to create that. So we need to create this part volume share Nautilus, and then the first container we need to use this image and sleep command to keep it active, and the second one Fedora image as well, and then we need to mount the volume. So let's do this. Of course I would have done this task within minutes, because if I get the configuration file, I mean YAML file, if I apply it, it's going to be done within minutes. But I just wanted to show you guys how to search for the docs. So we need to have a pod. So look for Kubernetes pod. So get a sample file, get this, just use VI editor, just create any name for the file, paste it. So the pod name should be volume shared Nautilus, right? Maybe you can copy paste it. Make sure to use correct name, otherwise your task will be failed. So the container's name, so one container should be named this one, it's volume. Image should be Fedora latest. So do that, Fedora latest, and then I'm just gonna remove this path. Ports we don't need for now. Just copy this syntax, paste it, just give it a space to differentiate. So this one should be, I think it's 2 volume, yeah, it's a Nautilus 2. So it's 2 Fedora latest, that looks fine. So in this one we need to use sleep command. So if you don't know how to use, actually what you can do, actually we usually type command and then give the command. If you don't know how to do that, then just do Kubernetes container command. You could see a sample one and just get this one. Just look other ways to do. So you can give this way as well, but this looks simple for me. So just sleep command, what it says actually, use for any sleep command so that it's remaining running. That's fine. So what we can give it a value. So uh, I'm gonna give a bigger value because I want to keep this container. Copy it, just do the same for this one as well. Yeah, that's fine. So then we need to have a volume share. So we need to create a volume. So what we can do actually, so we need to do inside, I mean in line with the containers, not inside the containers. Okay, so let's do that. So define volumes, 2 spaces I usually give, and then name. The name should be volume share, right? If you have doubt how to do, just do it again. volumes in Kubernetes. There are different kinds of volumes. So for this one, even if it different values as well, you're going to define the align with the containers line. So in the same line, and the name, and then give it. In this case, they are using config maps, but we are going to have some emptyDir because that's we are not sharing anything specifically. So I mean, we are not giving any data. So it's just a plain temporary storage. So that's why we can use emptyDir. So look for, yeah, you can have this one. So we gave it a name and then define emptyDir. So we don't have any size, so just keep it empty. Empty emptyDir, and open and close brackets. So we create a volume share now. Now what we need to do, we need to mount them, right? We need to mount to the container. So for this container, come to this part. You can do volume mounts. Again, actually, you can look here, Kubernetes, volume mounts. So finishing this task doesn't help us in any way, but we need to know how to write these files. Of course, we don't need to know remember everything, but just need to have an idea. If you want to do something, then where to look for how you're going to read the docs. So you need to have that idea. So look for volume mounts. So in volume mounts, you need to define name and then path. So just do that. So if you go over here, what's our volume name? So two spaces, hyphen name, and then it's volume share, right? Volume hyphen share, that's the volume we are using here. And then we need to mount it to, just give mount path. Yeah, you just need to define the mount path. So mount path in container 1, you need to give it to /tmp beta. So let's copy this, do the same for container 2, and container 2 you need to give games. So that looks fine as per the configuration. After creating pod, execute into the first. Okay, let's create this pod first. So let's save it. Now run the command kapply -f. Okay, there is something cannot be handled. Unknown spec volumes emptyDir. Okay, let's check that. This happens usually because when you write these things in any VS Code, so it usually highlights the syntax. It says volumes, so this line empty. Okay, it's actually capital D. emptyDir. Okay, my bad. Now it's good. If you run the command kgetpo, you can see the part. Let's wait. It's still pulling that image. Yeah, it's running now. You can execute into exec-it, and then the container name. First, get into the first container. So it's container, so we need to give -c because there are a couple of containers inside. If you don't give a -c, if you just use a part name, it goes to default container. Oh, this needs to be entered again. So that's volume nautilus hyphen hyphen, and then let's check bash. Okay, it has bash. So I'm just gonna do the same thing by opening another terminal for container 2. So we are inside the container 2 as well. Now what we need to do, let's jump into that folder cd2 slash temp. It's beta, right? In container 1 beta. If you do ls, nothing in here. It's games, nothing in here as well. I'm just gonna run command watch n ls hyphen l. Okay, watch not found, that's fine. Just do ls hyphen l, nothing in here. So if I come back here, what we need to do, that it says for testing just create a file beta.txt. Touch beta.txt. If you do ls, you can see that here, even if you do ls here as well, you're gonna see, because they're just sharing the same volume. Now here try to create a file, touch games.txt. If you do ls here, you can see that. So that's how it works. Let's check the task results now. It's been done. Thank you so much for watching.